Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna come, we ain't playing, it's the last thing on our minds. Stop crime much if you really wanna stop crime. Be safe when you're home, be safe in the streets. It's a cold place and I'm really feeling the heat. I never wear gold cause someone's always peeping by the fence. Still crime much came and give TNT confidence. I had a dream in the dark, I had a dream in the spring. I had a dream like man knew that there's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you down. Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out there and the hunt is on. We gonna hunt you down. We gonna hunt you.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is I.A.N. This is Crime Watch and we're back. Top of the evening to you. All those of you who are locked on online, a special good evening to you. All those of you who are looking at me from Facebook, YouTube, and all the different apps. And on Facebook and the I.A.N. app, remember, you know, some people mentioned to me, I don't see you on television, but you don't need to see me on television. All you need to do is to download the app. And what you need to do, director, is to start running that app ad one more time during my show. You don't have to run it on every break, but at least twice. That you could just download the app on any phone, any iPhone, any Android phone, I.A.N. app. I.A.N. app. You don't need to rush on a television set to look at me. I couldn't believe I was in movie town. As I said, I was in movie town, and on Saturday, and a lot of people tell me, well, what station you on? What station? Well, get goes to show. Well, but nevertheless, download the app. All right, so you don't need to watch. You don't need to be seated in your living room or your bedroom. Some of you like to look at me in your bedroom or your living room. No problem, but all you need to do is to download I.A.N. app, any Android phone from Google Play, whatever, and that's it, and you can look at me. Well, wow. First thing first. Also, just to let you know, my documentary has been extended. In fact, the They have extended it at Movie Town, so it's now going until the 30th of March. I don't know if you have it right. Okay, it's now until the 30th of March. They're going to be fixing that. In fact, if we can do that now, just for the 30th of March, Wednesday the 30th of March. So it's going to be rerun until the 30th of March with the 3 shows. So just to let everybody know that the response, they said, is phenomenal. A lot of persons going, looking at the documentary, they're impressed. And as I tell you, I don't need to tell you what I could really do. I don't need to tell you my potential, You all know my potential and my capabilities. People know it. Maybe now I just kind of, as they say, relax, but I really don't relax. Sometimes I jump out, sometimes I just quiet, sometimes I get involved in things and, pass information or deal with it. And I just don't take a cameraman. There's a saying, as you get older, after 1 is 2. That's all you can tell me straight in my tie. Also, ladies and gentlemen, wow, do you know that, in fact, I need to tell you this. The first woman secretary of U.S. Secretary of State who helped steer the Western foreign policy in the aftermath of the Cold War, Madeleine Albright, has died of cancer. Wow, I follow this woman. I mean, she's amazing, 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 amazing. You should listen to some of her speeches and whatnot. Former State Secretary, Secretary of State, that woman, brilliant. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. In fact, ladies and gentlemen, Albright was a central figure in President Bill Clinton administration before serving as U.S. ambassador to the United Nations, before becoming the nation's top diplomat in his second term. So, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, it's sad news that Madeleine Albright, former U.S. Secretary of State, in fact, the first woman to ever be appointed Secretary of State under the Bill Clinton administration, has passed away. That is really sad. I'm always impressed with people like Madeleine Albright, and down to the do you know, ladies and gentlemen, up to last week she died of cancer, and up to last week she wrote an article. In fact, she made a statement with respect to the Russia and the invasion in Ukraine, and she said that Putin is making a great mistake. I mean, I may say that will affect the economy, the future of Russia, and will have grave consequences as a result of his action. Up to last week, and this week, like, she's dead now. May her soul rest in peace. And also, speaking about foreign, I realized that former First Lady and former U.S. Secretary of State Hillary Clinton have tested positive for COVID-19. She said a short while ago that I got some mild cold symptoms, but I'm feeling fine. I'm more grateful than ever for the protection vaccines can provide against serious illness. And you see, and she did acknowledge the vaccines. She said the vaccine can provide against serious illness. Please get vaccinated and boosted if you haven't already. And this was on her Twitter, and I follow her. So when I saw this, I was really, And just today, ladies and gentlemen, I was chatting with some people in the U.S. Some people some movers and shakers, and boy, things really happening there. You know what? You know what they said? That they said, Ian, you know what is one of the major problems in Trinidad? The people are never sorted out. And I said, how you can say that? And it's so true, because I can remember when President Donald Trump was in power, he had made serious threats with respect to the car companies and companies who go to Mexico and different parts of the world to assemble cars and bring it back into America. And he realized Americans weren't getting jobs. And, you know, they and I were having a discussion today, and they made a great point, a great point, that a lot of foreign companies, they did business out of America because they found the labor was cheap. But here they will bring the product into America. They wouldn't face so much taxes, like with vehicles and whatnot, brand name vehicles, and come and sell it. But the assembling plant for the cars will be somewhere out of America. And when Donald Trump came, the former president, he said, let's make America great again. And he said the jobs must return to America. And you know what he did? He approached the companies that did business outside and assembled cars outside. And he said, yeah, what's going on? Yeah, what's going on? You will have to bring back your business back to America and make sure Americans get the jobs. And this is not 100 or 1,000. There's tens of thousands of people in this company, because you'll be surprised when even an assembling plant that they have certain big companies somewhere in America will do fenders, they will do alternators, they will assemble the engines. Yeah. We just do the body or the shell alone, assembling plant, and it's tens of thousands of people, you know, spread out, these companies spread out all over. But when the jobs are outside, and what they did, why I'm drawing this reference to you is that people must come first in your country. People must come first. And he told him, if you don't bring back jobs to America, the jobs to America, we're going to put heavy taxes on you. And you know what they did? So he cut their taxes, and let me show you what he did. He cut their taxes, made the businessmen and them who had all the car companies and whatnot, come back to America. Now he's so smart. Hear what he did. Now he realized that he cut taxes, government would lose revenue. But in order to but they got back the revenue. When the Americans got back their jobs, the same taxes that they lost from the persons bringing in the vehicles to sell in America, they made it back with the workers. Because the workers had to pay taxes, because it's thousands of workers got employed. But I tell you, running a country, you just have to understand it. You have to understand it. Understand. You have to put people first. You have to think it's like running a business. You have to run this thing. You have to understand. You have to understand this thing. And that is our problem here. In this, you know, everybody in this country here supposed to be driving a Mercedes, you know. And you know, somebody was telling me this morning, everybody have feelings, I have feelings, you have feelings. Everybody have feelings. And the poor man have feelings too, you know. And even in that same discussion, we were just talking about persons with less straws. You know, I don't like to say poor people. They say persons with less straws. No, that's an old term that they use, that if you have a lot of straws, you have money. But persons with less straws, they don't like to say poor people, but less straws, that they have feelings. A poor man wants to drive a good car. A poor man wants to live in a nice house one day. He might be living in a board house today, but tomorrow he wants to live in a good house. His dream is to build a nice house for his daughter, his son. He wants to drive a nice car. Think about it. So then you see a man driving a little old car, and you might think that, but you think he doesn't have a dream? Everybody has a dream. A poor man has a dream also. A small man has a dream, but nobody listens to his dream, you know. This government does not listen to his dreams, you know. This government doesn't listen. There's so much taxes. You know, just imagine. And in that discussion today, one of the guys, I'd like to call names of people because they're very influential in America. Very influential. Yeah, they play at a political level. I know them well. They play at a political level. But I don't want to call these people names. But nevertheless, he was going to trade in his car. He told me, you're not going to trade in my car. So I'm asking him, like, what are you going to buy now? He said, I think I'm going to buy a Range Rover. I said, a Range Rover? Okay. How much a Range Rover? You get for what? Maybe 90 to 100,000. How much is that? How much is that? And the latest Range Rover. Right. And these companies in Trinidad buying cars up there, and when they come down here, they're making 400,000 or 500,000 of these cars, you know. A little pickup van could go like for 24,000. 19,000 to 22,000. That same pickup van going for all 450,000. Them little Kia van and them selling for 30,000 US and even less. right? And even less. And when it reached Trinidad, all 550,000, they want to dig out the eye, they want to bust the eye. And you telling me, is this a government that really cares, boy? You think a poor man don't have a dream of driving? Some people might dream of driving a Kia Sorento or a Mazda pickup. That might be their dream. I might say, well, I dream one day I might drive a Rolls Royce. Okay. But everybody have dreams. Some people might say, well, my dream is to have a Hyundai Tucson, the new one. Okay, that's your dream, okay. Everybody have a dream. But let me show you how expensive it is for your dreams really to be fulfilled in this country. It just can't under these people. But they want to drive the Range Rovers. They want to drive the Bentleys. They want to drive the Maseratis. They want to drive it, you know. They want to drive the Prados for $2 million. Fuck, I know someone who just bought a Prado, an SUV for $2 million. I wasn't it what day it was. It drives really nice, but it's like, wow. But in America, that is like 150. And not even so much. That is like maybe a 110. That's like 110. But it sells for almost 1.8 million. And look at money. The car companies make hundreds and hundreds and hundreds of thousands of dollars. It's like you bring in this cup and it costing you $1. And when it reach here, you sell the same cup for $5. Yeah, and that's exactly how they buy a car. That's exactly what they do. And nobody seeks the interest. Government comes and government goes, and nobody seeks the interest of the small man. And people must understand that the poor man have dreams. The poor man want to be somebody too. The poor man have feelings too. You think the poor man, he don't want his son to have a nice laptop and a nice pair of shoes? You might say he have no ambition, but that just a dream for him. But nobody cares. I just had to tell you that because it was on my mind whole day today. Nobody really don't care about people's feelings in this country. You know. That was on the other cuss and on and thing like that. Let's take a fast break.
It's Styles in 2022 at Classic Tiles. Visit our warehouse or showroom with over 1,500 signature designs to choose from. Porcelain and ceramic tiles, bathroom fixtures and more. Our friendly staff is ready to answer any question. We also carry tools, accessories and more to make any job a breeze. For any building improvement project, visit us at 64 Endeavour Road, Chaguanas, or call 665-1547 today.
Visit Gradient Health at 29A Saddle Road, MARAVAL for COVID-19 rapid antigen testing. Specials available for students, teachers, and senior citizens, only $250. Results in 15 to 20 minutes. Book an appointment online or call 783-1064.
Facade the Food King Lent Season of Savings sale starts Monday, 14th March. Take control of your savings this Lenten season with over 100 deals you trust and use every day. Facade the Food King is conveniently located at Manson Road, Miaro, Tabakit Road, Bureau Claro, New Grand Junction, Marabella, 2 stores in Princestown and 2 stores in Point Fortin. Caring for you like family during these tough times by ensuring you get the best quality products at the most affordable prices. Sale ends April 18th.
Support our humanitarian efforts to assist those in need by donating to any First Citizens Bank to account number 1898739 or through PayPal. Call 225-3250 or 294-4081 for more information.
Neo Eyewear presents its latest designer eyewear collection. Come in and see our new arrivals of Versace, Giorgio Armani, Michael Kors, Coach, Ray-Ban, Kate Spade, Fossil, Marc Jacobs, Boss, DKNY, 9 West, and much more. Call us at 390-3196 or 672-5052. Find us on Facebook. We carry one of the largest selection of spectacle frames in the country, over 1,300 frames to choose from.
Major Issues, the tour.
With the Caribbean King of Comedy,
Major Hype.
Good morning. I received a letter in my son's knapsack that he is to wear the uniform every day.
Yes, he wasn't wearing his uniform. He was...
So clothes now wash.
Well, it's required, you know.
You know I charge $24 for one shirt. What am I buy? 6 shirts?
I understand that, sir.
This shirt them is in the wash.
Well, we do have a policy here.
Let me ask you something. You give me nothing for put up.
This Saturday,
March 26th,
showtime, 8 p.m. sharp.
at Napa, Port of Spain.
Get your tickets at all cachet outlets.
Anton's Gold Rush, Castro's in Arima,
Larry's, Francis Plaza, Chaguanas, Napa, box office.
or online at islandetickets.com.
For more info, call 722-9099.
All COVID protocols are in place.
Brought to you by Cachet and Anton's Gold Rush.
Trinidad, this Saturday, it's gonna be crazy. Make sure you're in the building, the Major Issue Store.
SEEPERSAD introduces the first annual can sale from March 25th to March 27th. Over 1,000 canned items on sale at unbelievable price specials for just 3 days only at all SEEPERSAD locations. But don't just take my word for it. You've got to come on down and see for yourself. The first annual can sale with over 1,000 canned items on sale for just 3 days only from March 25th to March 27th at all SEEPERSAD supermarket locations. 91 High Street, Rio Claro, 24 St. Anne's, Mayaro, and number 3 Guayguayari Main Road, Mayaro. SEEPERSAD Supermarket. Better quality, better prices.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, today I could have been lying in this casket dead. I have lost so many friends. It is unbelievable. They stood right in front of me saying, Ian, I am not going to take that vaccine. You shouldn't take it. But today, they all passed away. They all died and gone. You want to be there for your family? Take the vaccine. Ladies and gentlemen, this is Ian Allen. It's not a ledge, it's a fact. I am alive. Please don't hesitate. Vaccinate. That could have been me going there, but I'm alive. As you can see.
Vaccinate today, live tomorrow.
We've got elegance, we've got class, we've got swagger. At Raquel Moda, we have something to suit every style. Robert Graham Men's Line, footwear, formal dresses, watches, sleepwear, and jewelry. Visit us at San Juan or C3 Center, San Fernando.
Get that part from him. You know, and just telling you that you might feel that today, it's not just on my mind that poor people, boy, small man. The small people have dreams, boy. The small people have dreams. Small people have ambition, but they could never reach, you know, because of all this set of obstacles that people put in their way. Imagine you bringing a car from America, but costing 500,000 more. And some of them high-end cars and them high-end vehicles, they even have all the features. I have a friend, I gone by her place in New York, and I don't want to say the name of the car. It's a very high-end car. And the kind of features in that car, I've never seen it in a feature. If you had that same feature in the cars down here, everything we is rubbish we get in, rubbish. And nobody's standing up for us. Nobody. You tell me you're paying small money for a car and when you come back to Trinidad, 500,000 more you have to pay. And the government not making plans, like they don't care about this small man. They're not making plans for nobody else to get an opportunity to drive a good car. Like you alone want to drive a good car. You alone want to go away. You alone want to go to America. You alone want to go and see Disney World. It's our poor people in the ghetto want to go and see Disney World too. If you're going to study them, you go mad. Yes? Look at Mayor Motley, what day it was. Imagine, ladies and gentlemen, I don't read in a paper here, and I spoke about this. Just imagine, Belgium will see the price of gas at the pump decrease from $4.13 to $3.99. And also the diesel decrease from $3.46 to $3.32. All that going on. There's somebody who's, that is a prime minister who puts up people first. And imagine, you know what was distasteful today? What was very, very distasteful? I tell you, we're running this place without a brain, you know. And that's what I tell you, timing is everything, you know. And I stand up here today and tell you, it don't take a master degree, you know, to run this place, you know. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. Timing is everything. I watch the behavior of the Prime Minister today in Parliament. Let's page 7. The Prime Minister's question and answers in Parliament got heated today after the PM launched an attack against Naprima MP Rodney Charles, who suggested that the Prime Minister should have gone to Guyana to seek jobs instead of Qatar, and as was done by Barbados Prime Minister Mayor Motley. And he's right, because Motley went to Guyana to see the interests of our people, make sure they could get employment, and thousands of people get employed, real people get employed. Getting employed in Guyana, Bayesians, getting little work and all kind of thing. You go in Qatar, you go in your big life, you stop St. Lucia, you eat your drink here and you come back. We get nothing. We get nothing, man, empty. I open my mouth in the east. And when you ask him, you're bacchanal any woman, you're bacchanal the Prime Minister of Barbados, and that is why the market vendor, them will eat you up later. They're going to eat you up, they're going to eat you up, because I know they're watching. Market vendor carries on a talk show. And let me tell you something, because I saw the Prime Minister with a picture with the Belgian Prime Minister recently, my good friends. You remember when they had this? And what he said? Good times with great friends. And I just a couple weeks ago, yeah? That is a couple days ago. That is a couple weeks ago. And hear how this man, I tell you this man, loyalty is a funny thing, eh? Like 2 weekends ago, the people who was here, they will be getting to eat and drink. Little cake and ice cream and thing, and you know, hello, hi, nothing to eat, and you behave nice, and you know, you have to know, you know when you go to people's place now, people treat you good. I tell you, when people invite you to their home, there's a different level, and I would tell people that anytime somebody, that's why I would tell you this, you know. You might say, what about the opposition leader? I mean, I go to a lot of ministers, home ex-former ministers, but when I always say, I always respect the opposition leader for that. So when you invite me to your home for dinner, and tell me, and sit down and eat and talk to me how you're going and think, boy, everything good. No politics, you know. Watch a little TV, look at that thing in the fridge, take a little ice cream and thing. Normal, you know. And sit down and eat and cook in ice cream and say, Ian, look at cooking this rice, boy. I know you love the rice with this kind of shrimp and thing I do. I'm sending some for you. You look at those things, It goes a long way. And imagine this people, the people entertain this man. The Belgian Prime Minister entertaining the place there. And look at you today. If you're a man blast the Prime Minister of Barbados here, listen, and all the Belgians, all watch how we Prime Minister stink up all the Prime Minister name. Listen to it.
Member for Naparima.
Prime Minister, in terms of measurability, Mayor Motley left Guyana with 10,000 jobs. Would it not have been better to go to Guyana than to go to Qatar?
What do you have in Guyana? Why don't you go to Guyana if you want to be in Guyana? As a member of parliament in the Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago, you're always talking about Guyana and Barbados. If you're unhappy here, you're free to go. Nobody has tied you here. Don't come and talk to me about me and Motley. I am the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, and I speak for Trinidad and Tobago, and I look after Trinidad and Tobago's interests. And if you have interest in Madam Speaker, what is offensive about this? This is the member who disgraced us in New York.
Prime Minister.
You are the only member of any government.
Prime Minister.
The only member of any government that met with...
Order! Order! Speaker is on her left. What do you think of this?
Yeah, you're not chairing Balizé House General Council meeting.
Prime Minister.
Just imagine, don't tell me about Mayor Motley. Don't tell me about Mayor Motley. Just imagine that. The people, and he's right, Rodney Charles is right. Why you are talking about Guyana? You can stand in front of the President, Irfan Mohammed, and the President of Guyana. I mean, I know the President well. I know former President Barra Jagdeh well. Yeah, I can show you pictures if you don't believe me. Yeah, look at there. Believe me. Believe me. Look, Irfan, I look me, I look. Yeah. And let me tell you something. Look how good Ghana doing it right now. People getting all kind of grant, all kind of thing. Here they're taking away a grant. You know, people that get a grant or disability grant, people lose and all kind of thing. You know, grants, people not even getting a grant. And when they go to the office to get a grant, they move like that, their money from home they're taking and giving you. Like the money come, like I just sleep with you to get a grant. A woman tell somebody in our office, like I just sleep with all to get a grant here from a child. And like the grant, like the money is their money, all kind of thing. You want to see where your man living. The next thing I'm going to take them to cut my clothes and see what I wear. If I wear expensive underwear or something, maybe, well, Crapo smoke my pipe. This place is so shameful and distasteful. Just play it back one more time for me.
Parliament in the Parliament of Trinidad and Tobago, you're always talking about Guyana and Barbados. If you're unhappy here, you're free to go. Nobody has tied you here. Don't come and talk to me about me and what. I am the Prime Minister of Trinidad and Tobago, and I speak for Trinidad and Tobago, and I look after Trinidad and Tobago's interests. And if you have interest in Madam Speaker, what is offensive about this? This is the member who disgraced us in New York.
Prime Minister.
You are the only member of any government.
Prime Minister.
The only member of any government.
Rowdy, let me tell you something. Big man thing, you mustn't behave like that. People looking up to you. He wasn't even listening to the speaker. Motley and them respect you. The speaker was on her feet when she and you're supposed to be just go in silence immediately. The standing orders, you're not reading your standing orders. The little book, see the little book that they give you? You need to read it again. You need to read it, a little green book. You need to read it and understand the standing orders. It is distasteful. It is distasteful. It is distasteful. You see all, everybody fighting. But while they're fighting, everybody making the money, everybody getting the short salary, is the poor man, the small people, and them are getting nothing. The small people. Look, imagine, you can't even get US in this country. And nobody even come up with a plan. The minister come up with a plan. They say, well, when people bring in things, they'll get tax break. You can use your little credit card. You can buy your little thing still to live, you're going to live. Not that. So they don't want you to get no US in the bank, and you can't use your credit card. What is that? What is that? You need somebody like Donald Trump to run this place. You need somebody who can put country first, who can put Trini first. To me, if I here on show you Trini, watch me, we first, I don't want to hear about nobody again of the islands, Trin Begonian first. It's Trinidad and Tobago, and then everybody, is we and then weevil, Yeah, it's we and then weevil. All kind of thing just going on, boy. Are we taking it, boy? Look at this distasteful behavior. Nobody is mashing you up, Nobody is mad, but it's distasteful. Don't come and tell me what my Motley and all kind of respect now. What the people get things to eat and drink and treat you nice and the place what it was. Watch. Great friends. If that lady see that video, you know what she gonna say about you? Come now, man. Oh God, oh God. Any prime minister here in that video gonna feel offensive. Come now. Come now, oh God, come now, leave that for tongue meeting and thing and Balize house and thing. Don't get on like that now. Don't get on like that, don't get on like that. It's not good, it's not good, it's not good. You know the escape, he he was held today, right? Hiding in a car trunk and the brother carrying him. But tell you this place is easy, but I brother, what you gonna do? What you gonna do? I learned that dance earlier, clock and I see me to go to people house with Jordan and them long time. And Babulal and all of them. And all them people in Tong and Barrett and all of them. So then mothers come out and say, I don't know where he gone now, he was now here. And this time he hiding inside, I see people cry and say, no, he not in this house. I went to search the house in the house. What you gonna do? His brother, that is his brother. So we're gonna take a fast break. Nevertheless, lady, I'm just showing you that the way all the space is really the dynamics of the operation of things in this country, I need to fix. And also I'll let you know what happened to the other 4 escapee who was recovered, who was recaptured, sorry. Well, let me take a fast break. When I come back, I'll continue.
We do things different down here. We have our own style, our own vibe, our own rum. Something hard to put into words. There's nowhere like this in the world. If you know, you know. Angostura White Oak Rum. New look, same vibes inside.
Farm India Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford gas station Shrigornas reopens on Friday, March 25th. Get high fashion ethnic garments, regular temple wear or dresses to attend a wedding, Indian or Western footwear, bridal or fashion jewelry, furniture, home decor, puja items, musical instruments, curtains, home furnishings, including mats, rugs, carpets, and so much more. Enjoy the $20 lunch menu at Tandoori King, Nano School Fee, Ali's Juice Center, and Dosa Diner. Get super deals at Fabmania Arcade. Shop in AC comfort, ample parking, unlimited variety at Fab India Expo, opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas, from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. from March 25th.
Spacious setting for your business or warehouse now available. Fully secured and gated, equipped with office area and washroom facilities. Located in New Settlement, Chaguanas. For more information, call 264-8900.
Come down to Adams Optical, where we offer free comprehensive eye exams, and you can also get full single vision or bifocal glasses for only $5.95. We have a wide selection of frames and shades for everyone, and we specialize in contact lens examination. Find us on Facebook or visit us in store.
Adams Optical.
Attention all contractors and homeowners, beat the rain. Get your roofing materials fast. Shop at Varma Steel and collect your materials upon purchase or have them delivered the next day. Varma Steel for high-grade roofing sheets, purlins, steel beams, flashing, guttering, chain link, BRC and decking sheets. Free transport for purchases over $5,000. Varma Steel's high-grade roofing have a life of 40 to 50 years. Varma Steel, next to the St. Margaret's Police Station, Plaisance Park. Call 659-4008.
Marketing Company Limited and view our large stock of ready-made wrought iron designs. Visit us at 44 Montrose Main Road, Chaguanas, or call 235-4283 Gate or 235-4766 Iron.
Do you know just how important tires are in getting the maximum performance from your car? Dunlop, a leading manufacturer of ultra-high performance tires, carefully designed grooves and blocks for more rubber-to-road contact.
Attention all bakers, doubles vendors and roti makers. Try our high-quality bromate-free, all-purpose and whole wheat flour. Low price and conveniently packaged in 2 pounds, 2 kg, 10 kg and 25 kg bags. For wholesale and retail prices, contact Shiklisho Limited at 665-3336 or 480-8715 or visit us at Warrenville, Canupia. Shiklisho Limited, quality you can trust.
Drive in to Dibbles Auto Parts, specialize in automotive spare parts for all Japanese-made vehicles, Nissan, Toyota, Mitsubishi and more. We stock engine, suspension and body parts, headlights, tail lamps and more. We also carry the latest models of roll-on, roll-off vehicles. Our team is ready to assist, so there's no worry. Call or WhatsApp. Check us out on Facebook and Instagram or visit our 3 locations. Our prices and quality can't be beaten. Dibbles Auto Parts. We lead, others follow.
Support our humanitarian efforts to assist those in need by donating to any First Citizens Bank to account number 1898739 or through PayPal. Call 225-3250 or 294-4081 for more information.
Unleash your wild side at Bad Habits Restaurant and Bar. Karen, Stag, Royal Extra Stout and Pilsner $9. Polar Beer 3 for $20. Heineken, Guinness and Mackerson only $15. Punch it $10 per drink. Johnny Walker $20 per drink. And Old Par just $25 per drink. Relax in secure air-conditioned comfort and be entertained by popular DJs on weekends. Open from 1 p.m. until. Find us on Waze, Plot 5, Mayo Road, Williamsville. Let your bad habits take over.
Look, somebody now send me something from Guyana. Now send me, and even Robbie from RNG was telling me a while ago that, boy, I tell you, excise tax on gasoline and diesel now reduced from 50% to 0. Vice President Barra Jackdale. Everybody putting their people first, boy. You know, suffering is for businessman out here. Can't even get a little US. You gotta carry your passport. You got a big head on show, driving Mercedes and Range Rover, and you gotta stand up like dog in the bank for a little 1,000 US. You feel them could do me that? And give me 200 US. Why could do that? Why could do that? By the time I reach in the airport, I buy Tinty that money done. I'm just showing you. And it don't bother them, boy. Don't bother the people up there, boy. But don't worry. One day, let's say my Kobo fly high just come down to drink water. Don't worry. Don't worry. Everybody ranking. Rank. I don't want to hear about my Motley and them. So distasteful, but don't worry. Don't worry. What comes before a fall? What they say? Something before a fall. Pride before a fall or something. Something like that. Anyhow, just to let you know, the man who escaped was recaptured SEEPERSAD today. Go ahead. This is in Watch this.
What is your name? What is your name? Search the vehicle. Watch your hands.
I don't come from work by the boss way.
Hands up! Hey! Hands up! Cuff him one time. Get it! Take your hand. On my back. What's the driver? Secure the driver. Yeah. There you go. What's up? Check that job. Handcuff. Find out the driver. Who's the driver?
Who's the driver?
Who's the driver? The driver in the next vehicle. Yeah. So come up there for me. Right, just bend him forward now. Come, I just find it. Really? Identify yourself in this vehicle. Right? Where is it? why the police lock you up? You know why the police arrest you? Why? Escape from the prison. So you escape lawful custody, right? So, caution him.
Right? IATF, you're not obliged to send to the until you're still taking away the right to non-government, right? It's under arrest. What's your name?
Who's that person there? Huh? Who's the driver? Your brother? Nah, you're not going to tell him. You should tell your brother too. Yeah. Everything happening. That's the bus.
Well, the brother going on. Who was the unit? The IATF and the RAMESAR. That lawyer RAMESAR. That's the next. That's RAMESAR from IATF. I wonder if I know him. Get a picture of him. That is real good work by that group. Real good work. Real good work. Real good work. the intelligence real good. That intelligence. No one looking for you all about why. He quite in MARAVAL, man, COCO road. The brother driving a new vehicle. Watch me, no make out team, brother, no farm work. I don't believe people so, you know. Like one thing, I don't believe. I say search them good. But in fact, be right. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, meanwhile, 4 of the 5 prisoners who escaped from Golden Grove in AROUCA on Sunday night have been slapped with an additional jail term of 2 years and 8 months. Oh, good, they get 2 years and 8 months each. 32-year-old Kevin Jagday, 20-year-old Tion Thomas, 26-year-old Kieran Douglas, and 30-year-old Shaquille Drayton all appeared virtually before senior magistrate Brambanan Dubé. They were sentenced to 2 years and 8 months. So 2 years, 8 months they get. All they want to escape. Extra on the sentence. But here now, they can leave that cell open now, wide open, and they are going to take a run. And the magistrate sent a very, very strong signal. A very, 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 very strong signal. Also, ladies and gentlemen, just to let you know, the Prime Minister said that the Prime Minister last night in a town meeting in San Fernando said that he will lift all the COVID-19 restrictions given the fact that the country has been responding well to the pandemic and given the low numbers of new infections and death within the last couple of weeks. Rowley made this disclosure while speaking at a political meeting in San Fernando on Tuesday, 22nd of March.
Tonight we continue to be mindful of the fact that there's a pandemic and that there are viruses out there that we should avoid. But we appear as though we are in a place where we are coping with the virus and our economy is doing well. I waited to see what was going to happen after Carnival. The 14 days after Carnival would have come and gone. That additional mixing that we did has not changed our circumstance for the worse. So I am now being minded to tell the country, I see no reason now not to open the country up completely. So within the next few days, I would meet with our health team and we will take decisions commensurate with the circumstances in Trinidad and Tobago and compare it with what's happening elsewhere. Because remember, there are 1 or 2 countries right now facing major outbreaks. So we have to be careful, we have to be mindful, but we can be a whole lot more.
Everybody, them are the money running, you know. It's you when this place closing or not, you know. Remember that, On Friday before, the Prime Minister in Parliament announced lifting out several public health restrictions. On Friday, March the 4th, this Friday he did that.
Police will no longer be required to be masked in their vehicles. This change will also apply to marine vessels being used by families. Public transport will be allowed.
Also on February 19th, Health Minister Terence Yalsing announced that the time restriction on beaches, rivers and other streams. So places opening up, just to let you know. Go ahead.
The 21st of February, so from next week Monday, these adjustments will come into effect. As far as beaches and rivers are concerned, we are lifting the time limits. Right now it's until 6 p.m. So there will be no time limit for beaches and rivers. However,
also Prime Minister last night added that at the start of the new school term in April, all school children return to face. All school children will be coming out of school in April, which will be the first time for thousands since the start of the pandemic in March 2020, when the government suspended in-person teaching and learning at all schools. So the Prime Minister said last night, school, but watch me. But you know, if parents have a little money to buy book and buy a little bag and buy a little shoes and thing. Wow. It's not a matter they should have had, you know, but we have enough money in this place to get people a little start off and give them a little, you know, a little 2 book, you know, a little 4 shirt, a little 2 pants, a book bag and a shoes. Some, you know, a little grant, a little something. Imagine the kind of thing what's going on in Guyana now, boy. No gas cut down, this cut down, diesel cut down, everything cut down in Barbados. But you could jump up in Parliament and say, don't tell me about Mayor Motley. We can more than afford giving our children, our nation's children, grants. We can more than afford that, but again, nobody cares about the small man. Nobody said last night, school. Go ahead.
Our children should be coming out to school in April, and we will prepare for that, and we trust that when that happens, I am going to be the first person to exhale when we get back to that situation where our children can go back to school. I find that so painful.
Where's this boy who sing the song Exhale? Where's it? Well, you know nothing, but I can't breathe underwater. Oh. Well, you know nothing. I'm already out of it, but just that old people in this place, yes? How am I supposed to breathe when my head is underwater? What's the song again? You gotta exhale. Oh God. And he was mimicking with Mark last night. Listen to him. You know, TikTok.
We want to know if this is a blunder on the part of the Prime Minister.
I want to know if it belongs to Dominica. Because we want to know if it's for Ruth and America. And Ruth, Yamo, can I be able to?
Because you cannot think. Wait, Mark is an intelligent man. Wait, Mark is a bright fella. The man could talk. But you make fun of the man voice talking and then come now. Look at the contribution with Mark making. Watch. Listen to him.
If this is a blunder on the part of the Prime Minister.
I want to know if it belongs to Dominica. Because we want to know if it's for Ruth and America. And Ruth, Yamo, can I be able to?
Boy, it's really unbelievable, yeah? And also, ladies and gentlemen, the Prime Minister also disclosed that there will be only 2 commissioners on the Commission of Inquiry into the tragedy with respect to the 4 men that lost their lives in Paria. In fact, the two Chairman Dennis Morrison, a former Jamaican appeals court judge, and local subsea expert Gregory Wilson. In a question in Parliament, the PM said a foreign firm with such expertise will provide consultancy services to the Commission. Go ahead, please.
State when the Commission of Inquiry will commence its investigation into the recent deaths of the 4 divers.
Prime Minister.
Madam Speaker, the government has done all that is properly required to be done. We have put in place a commission of inquiry to identify the personnel, and we did indicate at the time, Madam Speaker, that the commission was expected to be a 3-man commission, and we did identify 2 persons, and we did indicate that those 2 persons would be able to function as the commission, as the quorum, as we sought the 3rd person from outside of Trinidad and Tobago.
Also, ladies and gentlemen, today is my son's birthday. Happy birthday, Israel. I'm so proud of him. All right, this is my son, Israel. He's 14. What writing is that? Okay. Since the day you were born, you have brought nothing but meaning and joy into our lives. You are the fantastic son. You feel to be your parents. Happy birthday, Israel. He is the best. He is the best. He is the best. Happy birthday, son. You know, I'm so proud. I'm so proud of him. I'm so proud of Israel. I mean, those of you avid viewers will remember when Israel was just a baby. Remember when we opened here in 2016, he was dancing all through the trial. Remember the test transmission? And he was dancing for hours here, all during the day, all kind of dance. Yeah. And today, look at him. He's 14 today. Let's take a fast break.
Fabindia Expo at the White Tent opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas reopens on Friday, March 25th. Get high fashion ethnic garments, regular temple wear or dresses to attend a wedding, Indian or Western footwear, bridal or fashion jewelry, furniture, home decor, puja items, musical instruments, curtains, home furnishings, including mats, rugs, carpets, and so much more. Enjoy the $20 lunch menu at Tandoori King, Nano School Fee, Ali's Juice Center, and Dosa Diner. Get super deals at Fabmania Arcade. Shop in AC comfort, ample parking, unlimited variety at Fabindia Expo, opposite Medford Gas Station, Chaguanas, from 10 a.m. to 8 p.m. from March 25th.
SEEPERSAD introduces the first annual can sale from March 25th to March 27th. Over 1,000 canned items on sale at unbelievable price specials for just 3 days only at all SEEPERSAD locations. But don't just take my word for it. You've got to come on down and see for yourself. The first annual can sale with over 1,000 canned items on sale for just 3 days only from March 25th to March 27th at all SEEPERSAD supermarket locations. 91 High Street, Rio Claro, 24 St. Anne's, Mayaro, and number 3 Guaguayari Main Road, Mayaro. SEEPERSAD supermarket. Better quality, better prices.
Come delight in a relaxing staycation at the beautiful Serenity Hills Palace. Nestled in the heart of South Trinidad, you can enjoy quiet, scenic views. We provide spacious, fully furnished, air-conditioned rooms with accommodations for up to 15 persons. Enjoy a day at the luxurious poolside, fully equipped with an outdoor kitchen, barbecue grill, poolside bar, and lounge areas. Overnight and day passes are available to fit your staycation needs. Find us on Facebook, call or WhatsApp 1917-239-5799 to book your stay.
Major Issues, the tour.
With the Caribbean King of Comedy,
Major Hype.
Good morning. I received a letter in my son's knapsack that he is to wear the uniform every day.
Yes, he wasn't wearing his uniform. He was...
So clothes now wash.
Well, it's required, you know.
You know I charge $24 for one shirt. What for buy? 6 shirt?
I understand that, sir.
This shirt them is in the wash.
Well, we do have a policy here.
Let me ask you something. You give me nothing for put up.
This Saturday,
March 26th,
showtime, 8 p.m. sharp
at Napa, Port of Spain.
Get your tickets at all cachet outlets.
Anton's Gold Rush, Castro's in Arima,
Larry's, Francis Plaza, Chaguanas, Napa, box office,
or online at islandetickets.com.
For more info, call 722-9099.
All COVID protocols are in place.
Brought to you by Cachet and Anton's Gold Rush.
Trinidad, this Saturday, it's gonna be crazy. Make sure you're in the building, the Major Issues tour.
St. Rose Funeral Services. We don't just say we care, we show that we care. 24/7 removal services, international shipping and embalming, pre-planned funeral arrangements with complete burial or cremation, locally made caskets and coffins customized for your loved ones, wreath, floral arrangements, programs, prayer cards and mourners vehicles. Maxi your car, all provided for your family's comfort. When you're leaving, leave in style. St. Rose Funeral Services, number 5 Bazalan Street, Tunapuna, 645-1075, 337-9686. Allow us to honor your family members.
You know, ladies and gentlemen, the man who stabbed the woman after the hotel thing in town, and said, so this is the man, you know. Remember there was an incident where a woman walked out of a hotel. This is the video we had. I think we had a little video or something. The area. Yeah. This happened night before Monday night. And she walked out of the hotel and he came out because something he had a erection problem. And he come out and she, but look how he looking and all too. And he's been identified as Anthony Atwell. 50 years of age. He from Saddle Road, Maraval. He recently came out of prison. Real crazy thing, eh? Also, ladies and gentlemen, Dr. Rowley also denied claims by former Police Commissioner Gary Griffith that he provided him with $30 million to fight his political opponents. However, Rowley said it was in fact $100 million which was provided to the TTPS in aid in its fight against white-collar crime. Rowley made it clear that he never spent taxpayers' money.
When the police commissioner says that I gave him $35 million, there are two things wrong with that. One, I can't give him no money. And two, it is not $35 million he got. the police got to pursue white-collar crime.
You know, let me tell you something. The commissioner, the former commissioner should cool it now and just leave Rowley alone. Just leave him. Just leave him. Leave him alone. Yeah, let's leave that alone. Something else that leave people alone. Just leave them alone. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Siparia and Diego Martin will soon becomes a borough. Yeah. In fact, with local government reform legislation being laid in the parliament early today, they are, in fact, the legislation on its way with respect to having the Siparia and Diego Martin. They'll have corporations converted to status of borough. Also, ladies and gentlemen, Richards, meanwhile, ladies and gentlemen, hold on, yeah? Miriam Abdul Richards has stated that there has been a significant decrease in occupancy level at a parallel healthcare system over the past month. Give me 30 seconds with that.
We have noticed positive trends for the past 34 days. During this time, we have noted that the overall occupancy has been 40% and less. And this has been a consistent trend. This, of course, is a very welcoming sign.
Again, ladies and gentlemen, today we had 3 deaths. We had 275 new confirmed cases. Also, the Prime Minister, on the issue of TSTT, proposed restructuring, said TSTT was acquiring the necessary funding to facilitate this restructuring, and he could not say more on the matter. Asked if close to 600 TSTT employees will be sent home, the PM said no definite figure has been given since the progress was incomplete.
Speaker,
as
the member knows, TSTT is in the process of corporate restructuring to ensure its continued survival as a profitable enterprise. As part of that restructuring, Madam Speaker...
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are out of time. Also, he said Clarence Rambarat resignation had nothing to do with the fallout. So we are out of time. This is Ian Allen. This is Crime Watch. We really put it together for you. Advertisers, make sure you come on board. The month is going to start, so make sure get your ad. Remember, we can produce your ad. We'll send a camera crew. We'll do everything to you. Do everything for you. Everybody's watching. Everybody's watching. And all the millions and millions of people, they were telling me today how much millions we got more views again, and it's all about seeing your ad. It's not about package, you know. It's like Super Bowl. You pay for views. This is Ian Allen. This is Crime Watch. If you want them to really see your product, get it on Crime Watch and you'll be amazed. So have a wonderful night. Good night. And remember, you don't need a television set to look at me. Just download the Ian Allen app on Google Play on your iPhone. There's Ian Allen app. Go to your Apple Store, Ian Allen app, and you can look at Crime Watch anywhere in the world and see all the great products and get the news. Good night.
Yo, there's a jungle out. There's a jungle out. Ian Allen's out. There's a jungle out there and the hunt is on. A jungle out.